Hey guys, how you doing?
Hi YouTube.
Hey, we've been lost, I think. We haven't been around much.
We haven't been on YouTube.
We've been very busy. But Darrel and Kim from
Some Days Here
challenged us to 10 questions of RVing or about RVing.
10 RV questions.
10 RVing.
RVing.
RVing. So, let's do this.
Whew.
Number one.
Number one, what would you change in your RV?
I love our coach.
I love our coach.
If I could just snap my fingers and change something, it would be a bedroom slide. I do believe. I don't. Our bedroom's fine, but that extra room would probably be nice.
Yeah. Now, I also love our RV, but I miss my oven. I'd really love to have an oven, so that would be one thing that we didn't get to change yet.
Yeah, we have a convection oven. She wants a gas oven.
I want a gas oven. Yeah.
Number two.
What is something you didn't expect with your RV?
I have a Telma brake. I have a diesel coach, and it's a Telma brake. I did a video on this. It's this big round thing in the drive shaft, and it works off electric magnets. I didn't expect it to work as good as it does. I barely touch my brakes going down a hill, off ramps, anything. That's probably what I didn't think would work as good as it does.
I didn't expect to get a tub. Most of the RVs that we looked at had showers and only showers.
Oh, stalls.
Yeah, shower stalls. Our bathroom is all one piece. You don't walk between the sink and we call it a man room, and a shower stall to get to the bedroom. You got to go down a hallway. So I did get a tub, and I was not expecting that.
And it's big enough for even me if I wanted to get in it and have a bubble bath.
Yeah, it's not a full-size tub, but it is a good-sized tub.
It works. 3.
Decided factor in finding our RV.
Well, when we started the search, I was looking for a Bounder 35U. You'd have to look that up. I love that floor plan, and I thought it'd be simple for boondocking because that's exactly what I wanted to do. Every time I showed Julie, look at this one, let's go look at this one, let's go look at that, she just never liked them. Then I brought up on RV Trader, I found this coach up in Elkhart, Indiana, about almost 200 miles away, and she loved this oak interior. It has a light oak interior. She loved it, it brightened it up, and we bought it.
Yeah, I'd have to say that that's exactly how it went. He showed me, and he even talked me into going and seeing some of those Bounders that I didn't like the pictures of, but we went a couple of different times, probably 4 or 5 times to different places to look at different RVs, not just Bounders, because I wanted something that was light and airy inside. And I walked into this one and said, if this is the one, if this passes all of your inspections, it's passed mine. So
never knew what Newmar was.
No.
I had never really heard of them. I wasn't looking for a diesel coach. I really wasn't looking for a gas or diesel. I was just looking for a motorhome. So it worked out good. We're very, very happy. We've had it almost 4 years. This February will be 4 years.
Yeah. What is your favorite meal to cook at camp?
Hands down, walking tacos. Off the black iron.
I'd have to say walking tacos.
Crushed Fritos, lettuce, cheese, walking tacos.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
We don't use the little bags. We make it in a plate. So it's basically
it.
a taco salad with Fritos. So.
But we walk while we eat it.
Oh, yeah.
Walking taco.
And I like it, too, because it's easy to share. So it's easy to have a camp meal.
Easy cleanup.
Easy cleanup.
Cooks the meat on the black iron, and it's simple.
RV destination you want to go to?
Hands down, Alaska would be number 1. Number 2 would be Glacier National in Montana, but Alaska is my number 1 bucket list item to go to.
I always go wherever it is he decides we're going to go. As long as I'm happy in the RV, all's good. But I would love to see the redwoods.
Yeah, down 101.
Yeah, I'd love to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our favorite thing about RVing.
The freedom. The freedom to go where you want, to the views that we, especially last winter, we spent it out west between Yuma and Utah, and the views you wake up and go to bed seeing. People pay millions of dollars to get that, to look out their window, and we see it, and every 2 weeks we change. It just, and the view is never ugly. I don't know, people's like, you know, you tell people that and they're kind of like, whatever, but until you wake up and you look at a mountain range or snow-topped mountains or the prairie or whatever you're looking at, you probably won't ever understand it, but the views.
I feel like I've been able to see things that I probably, first of all, never would have gone to.
No.
Like the Grand Canyon, it wasn't one of the things that I really wanted to go see, but we found a nice place to boondock right outside the South Rim,
South
right?
Rim, yeah.
And we ended up staying a week there.
And we almost didn't go.
Yeah.
And we was out in that area on our bike in 15, 14, somewhere in there.
Go.
And we weren't that far from it. We was in Mexican Hat, and we kept saying, let's ride over to it. And it's like, whatever, just a big hole in the ground.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
And the people you meet, I'd have to add that one.
Yeah, definitely.
We've met some awesome people and just become friends with them.
And continued that friendship. And I mean, once we part ways, some of them we've camped with all winter long. Others we camp with a few months at a time. And you still feel like you're connected to them all the time.
Yep.
Our least favorite thing about RVing, we both agree on this one.
Fuel.
The fuel cost.
And we get about 9.5 miles a gallon, but it's just the fuel cost. Last year we did 7,500 miles in 9 months, and it was like 2,400 in fuel. That was our biggest expense.
Yeah.
But yeah, fuel.
A must-have on your next RV.
Must-have on the next RV, bigger engine. It's a 5.9 Cummins. It's only 230 horse. It does fine. It's not the last up the hill, and it's definitely not the first up the hill. And it does good on fuel, but I'd like to have a little bit bigger motor.
I want to have an oven. I have to have a gas oven the next time.
She misses bacon.
I do. I miss it a lot.
And you just don't quite get the hang of that convection, do you?
No.
Not really.
Well, and we boondock most of the time, so it's just storage most of the time.
Yeah, we're boondocking. We don't like to run the generator.
Yeah.
And you basically have to run it for that. We can do short burst off our solar, but...
What's your favorite beverage?
Well, I'm a coffee and water drinker, but there is nothing finer than a nice glass of Kentucky bourbon on the rocks, sitting around in the evenings. Perfect. Or gin and tonic. Or a good microbrewery beer.
Yeah. I'd have to say that I drink a lot of water and tea, sweet tea, but if I get to choose any drink that I want to have, it would be one of my favorite bourbons, which is Angel's Envy.
Oh, yeah.
On the rocks.
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
And the bottle's awesome.
Just sitting around and hanging out. I do love a good microbrew beer, though.
Yes. And there's a good one in Florida called
Devour Brewery.
Go check it out.
What's our favorite RV accessory?
Oh, hands down, composting toilet. We have solar. Boondocking, a composter, in my opinion, is a must-have. I have not hit a dump station. Mine is coming into Quartzsite last year. In the long term, I went in and dumped our gray, because that's all we got, and filled our water. But we have not been at a dump station in over 2 years.
Right. To dump our black.
We don't go to campgrounds much, but if we was to go to the campground and on Sunday you see the big mass exodus, we don't have to worry about it. We can just leave and let our gray slush around till you find somewhere to dump it. But
yeah.
And for all of them that's getting ready to beat me up about dumping my gray on the ground, it's okay.
I'd have to say the composter too. I absolutely hated the smell of your toilet when you walk in the door. And we do not have that at all anymore.
No, the 2 years we've had that, you can't make it stink, and that's like a whole nother video. But yeah, we fought with our black tank and our fifth wheel and this one till we put it to the composter, and we do all the little remedies you read about, and eventually it starts stinking again. But composter would have to be it.
Sometimes we get a bit of a smell from our gray, but nothing like we did from our black tank.
No.
And we did keep it clean.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you had to, or you got that funky smell, and somebody want to come over and visit. They'd come to the door, turn around running.
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad. But.
Well, I would knock them over coming in the door. Yeah. So we also have to challenge some folks. So we've chosen to challenge 3 YouTubers, right? 3?
Maybe 4.
Okay.
Number 1, my buddy Matt and Maria.
Nomadic Native.
He's battling cancer, and he did a video on YouTube. He doesn't want other menus, but he did one on YouTube the other day, and he said he just doesn't have any content. Well, Matt, I'm giving you the content. 10 question, you and Maria. And?
Let me see. Kenny and Sabrina. I always forget their names.
Moving forward. I'm usually one that botches that one up.
Kenny and Sabrina. We would love to see more of you on YouTube too. I know you all are busy.
They've been on there a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit more lately.
More we have.
Yeah.
And third one, Lola. Lost on land again.
Yeah, we love Lola.
I don't think she's been challenged, but I just challenged her. So
if it has been, it's
she
been
got
quite
double
a while.
She got double challenged.
Yeah.
And somebody else that I like and I haven't seen for a while.
I forgot.
Blacktop Boondocker.
Blacktop Boondocker.
Yeah. He was real hot and heavy there for a while, and then he's kind of slowed down, but if he sees this, there you go, Blacktop Boondocker. So that's it. It was fun.
Yeah.
The challenge was fun. I think the YouTube community kind of needs to do it more often and switch the questions up, because you get to learn more about.
Right.
You know?
Thanks, Darrel and Kim. We appreciate the challenge.
Yes, and good job on the renovation of that fifth wheel you guys just bought.
Oh, it's
beautiful.
You
guys did a good job.
Yes.
Thanks again. That's it.
Yep.
Our next video will be us remodeling our summer kitchen in Ohio, because that took almost all summer.
We spent a lot of time with our grands this summer, which
we was really busy.
I needed that, so.
We was really busy, but hey, thanks for watching.
Yep.
Guys, challenged, you got 24 hours.
Oh, 24 hours.
Hey, again, we'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.
Hey, don't forget Instagram and YouTube and
YouTube,
Facebook.
Instagram and YouTube.
Instagram and Facebook.
Yes.
All right, see ya.
See you guys.